I feel like it's big as far as like any quarterback across the country. You want to early enroll, get in as early as you can, learn the playbook because that's big compared to any other position. Coming in, learn the playbook, mesh with the guys, everything like that. So, like just getting in and build a connection.
And then what's just kind of your first impressions of Coach Parker and Coach Gino?
Yeah, I feel like Coach Freeman, he elevated a guy from within, and I feel like he chose the right guy, and bringing in Coach Gino was big because he was with Cincinnati when they went to the college football playoffs, so having a guy like him coaching me and the other quarterbacks, I feel like it's big as far as my development.
Kenny, where are you at right now with the shoulder? What have you been able to do, and do you expect to be 100% for spring ball?
Yeah, I expect to be 100% for spring ball. I'm working back into it. I'm like reconditioning my arm right now, building back, working back, building up strength. So,
how much are you able to do from a weightlifting aspect, or are you just focusing on throwing right now, or working toward throwing?
Yeah, in the weight room, I'm kind of doing what everybody else is doing as far as lifting. Me and the other quarterbacks, we all do different stuff compared to the other positions because we play a different game basically. So I'm doing what the other quarterbacks are doing, but in the weight room I'm doing normal stuff. I'm not being restricted or anything. So
3 freshman wide receivers. What's your connection like with those guys, and what's impressed you about that group so far?
Yeah, I would say coming in, Chad was telling me this is kind of year they wanted to bring in some playmakers in the receivers room, and coming in, being able to mesh with them early as far as like a friend standpoint, and just getting on the field, coming in on the weekends, coming to throw with them, being able to mesh with them, and obviously there's some athletes, and I feel like they'll be able to play, and yeah.
Kenny, a lot of quarterbacks in that room, a lot of talent. Have you been in a position before where you've had to compete like this before?
Probably not up to this level, just because of the people that are here. But yeah, even like in high school, I didn't start till halfway through my sophomore year, and that came from injury from the guy who's ahead of me. So I've been in a spot where I need to compete, and it's not new to me, and I know like you have to have patience. So.
Can you talk a bit more about your competitiveness?
Yeah, I would say it might not show, but I'm very competitive. I always want to win. Growing up, played sports, so that's kind of instilled in me as far as like the competitive spirit. And I would say I always want to try to do the right thing and be the best version of myself. So.
What's the biggest thing you've learned so far since being on campus?
Probably just like adapting to college life, being busy 24/7. School, workouts, lifting, coming to throw, meetings, everything. It's just busy.
Last question.
Any personal goals for the spring?
For the spring, just continue to learn the playbook and meshing with the receivers, listen to my coaches, and just try to make the right decisions.